Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
She-Rag got music. That got me.
With the next selection, the New York Jets. The Detroit Lions now on the clock. The Monarchs are now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Atlanta Falcons. The Monarchs are now on the clock. The San Francisco 49ers pick. They're up. The Monarchs are now on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade.
She like got me.
It's week 6 of the 2024 season, and the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Monarchs and the Steelers, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Play action. It's Herbert. This is intercepted. Look at this. Middle of the field. breakaway. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to attack.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Herbert off of play action. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Herbert throwing again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
2nd down and goal. Herbert, and it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7-7, our score. 2nd quarter now, and it's London with the football. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Herbert now. Rolling to his right. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Herbert. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Sliding out of the pocket. And right side, Henry's got it. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Herbert.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Desmond King picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert rolling to his left. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Again, Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He'll buy some time right to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Monarchs take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Second down, and this one incomplete as well.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
On the move to his left. He dumps it off for Henry. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. To the air again. Herbert flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Here's Herbert. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Rolling to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being... Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Herbert off of play action. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Throwing on second and long. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. The offense on third down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. They snap it to Herbert. Got him in. It's Brown.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Monarchs are about to make it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there. first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Herbert.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Henry up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
3rd and 2, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
Now they... Both offenses have been clinking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert shakes off the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Desmond King picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Steps away. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Monarchs have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for...
She right got me. She right got me.
We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Herbert now. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Herbert throwing again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, it's Herbert. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he comes back with one complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. But that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. But with his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And
touchdown! Derrick Henry with touchdown number 3 in the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Herbert on first down now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to take another shot here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. The offense now. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
That's good for 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert off of play action.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. 30. 10, 5, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they... The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. A give to Henry. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Rolling to his left, toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Herbert. He'll buy some time right.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A first down carry for Henry. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers will take over here at their own 14.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Quick slant to Brown. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Herbert back to the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and in.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
She-Rag got me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 78 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Herbert now. Throwing middle, and it's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. On the counter, it's Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And the busy night for Henry continues. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this is caught. It's Brown. And now this is going to depend on the spot. Short. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Herbert's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Herbert off of play action. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Herbert. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now Herbert, third and goal. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 40, the 30, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Herbert going to throw. Out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Lorenzo Carter in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Rolling to his right. Pass complete. Goddard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone will be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Throwing, Herbert. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now Herbert steps away. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Herbert to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And right side, Henry's got it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Herbert. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
During that run, an injury here. They've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, they would have loved to have scored a touchdown there, but this still sets them up for a game-winning field goal attempt.
And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just... season. They wanted to get past the Wild. Second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time.
Henry again on second down.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 15 and a first. Play action. It's Herbert.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Last week in the wild card win, he had 7 catches. That's his first one here. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Herbert rolling to his left. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. This Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far.
Henry again.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. On the move to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert, he'll buy some time right.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. From the 50, here's Herbert. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
They did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. They snap it to Herbert. Quick slant to Brown. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He had 5 catches in the wild card win, and that's his 5th here, and it's good for a 1st down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a handoff to Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
Here's Herbert. This is caught.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Herbert. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert now. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with Henry.
And we'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Herbert. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. A 15-yard touchdown, Brown.
And the Monarchs have
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Derrick Henry. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, it's Herbert. But I think the ball's out.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On second down, here's Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his right.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Monarchs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Herbert off of play action. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's London with the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Again, Herbert. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Out route pass complete to Goddard.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Dallas Goddard, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Monarchs continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Well, I don't think... The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, Herbert.
Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right.
He still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Those tip balls turn out to be like a pinball, just bounce all over the place. Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case,
we talk about tip drills for defensive players like you, but what about the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch it. They use that training well.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. 22 yards there, a 1st down. To the air again, Herbert buying time to his left. He's got it. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert with his 2nd. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Herbert on 1st down now. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Herbert. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. He's going deep for Brown.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Play action. It's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now a signal and a timeout call. as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. On first down, Justin Herbert out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
The final shot before break. Herbert. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this. On 1st and 10, Herbert steps away. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll buy some time right. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You got to have the football back for your offense.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert now rolling to his left. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. after giving up the first down. Herbert now to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Touchdown! A.J. Brown of the night. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Monarchs and the Patriots, and it's coming up next.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before, find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
This is Henry, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now it's Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. On the move to his left. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown! Henry from 8 yards out. And the Monarchs continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run it again with Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and this.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup, and on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Herbert's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He dumps it off for Henry. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first down carry for Henry. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He's going to get it again, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Monarchs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, guys, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get him to fourth down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got him. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 3rd touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Monarchs will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Herbert off of play action. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Around he caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Monarchs are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Herbert now. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have the football. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Henry will take it in. Touchdown. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Again to Henry. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, this part of the game, the 4th quarter, this is where a running back really has a chance to shine. This is what they've been training for, to take over the game down the stretch. The defense, it's been battered all game long, and here, this is just a case of a runner imposing his will and deciding he didn't want to be tackled right there.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the next-gen stat shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And it'll be intercepted.
Keep it up with the Joneses. Marcus Jones picks off Mack.
That's interference. Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away.
And the Monarchs fans are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down, you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now a handoff to Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now it's Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Derrick Henry. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They're going to pass here with Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Herbert. It's complete to Brown, right side. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. The pitch to Henry, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.